know the identity of these teams. How much are you worried about record at this point if you're a player?
And Kevin, I wouldn't worry about record as much as I do camaraderie and execution. I also look at the schedule up to this point. How has the team fared against tough competition?
Here's Murray. James Harden picking up that last basket. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 2. And it's sent back by Leonard. And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Now, Jokic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jokic draws the double. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Jokic missing. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Poked away. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
It's the second from the line. And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets. That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Fires for 3.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
Pass to Jokic to stop the drought. Offensive rebound. Here's Porter. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
A nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic. Not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
Here's Harden. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Denver leading by 3. Outside for Murray. And the 3 off target. It's Harden with the drive. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled, but in the end they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, really the only thing close though about that game was the score, and just about every other aspect they were totally outplayed.
Now Caldwell Pope. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Paul George, a gifted passer at his size. He could see anywhere on the floor.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, they've become a competitive contender over the past few seasons, and it all has to do with the ownership And that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He can be a three-level scorer. Now, Norman Powell settling in and understanding more and more of who he is at the professional level. He's a scorer, and he can shoot the three at a high clip.
Rebounded by Tucker.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. Comes up empty down low.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
And Tice gets it to go.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Murray. Good work there as it goes. Murray's got 5 now.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Denver on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Rebound by Murray.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Paul George with the steal. To the inside. Westbrook, no good.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, some people play with a chip on their shoulder, feeling they don't get enough recognition. I can tell you that's not Nikola Jokic. Nuggets coach Michael Malone said he's not going to bed at night wondering why no one's talking about him. He doesn't care. He's reading his books on horses. We're winning games, and he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy. Kevin, I'm happy too.
You've always been happy, DA. Hey, thanks. That was good stuff. Appreciate the report.
First team. Coming onto the floor for your players. Number 27, Daniel Tice.
Now Murray. He has 7. The try by Gordon. And he slams it down right on top of Daniel Tice.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Pass to Tucker. Over Gordon. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Clippers trail by 7. So the Nuggets will try to defend their title. Greg, what do you think of their chances?
They're as deep as any team in the league, headlined by the 2-time MVP in his prime. But this league is more wide open than it's been in recent memory. They will be challenged.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Denver passing it around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brett, what do you say when it comes to Jamal Murray? It's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he could provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
And one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score. So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
Harden. The shot from the low post is good. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Murray looking around. Connects from three-point range. Murray's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. It was way behind the arc.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Two minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. The three. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Now, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. Going inside. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff. And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Leonard with the bucket. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one.
What an athlete, as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
And finished off by Porter.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Right side, Porter. Inside, here's Gordon. Outside, Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Porter in the corner. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Takes a three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
To the strike, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets leading by 11. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Now here's Murray. Here's the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Denver. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Harden surveying the D. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harden's got 9.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Right side, Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen. And in terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive Player of the Year caliber guy on the wing. He can also carry you offensively.
Pass to Leonard. Another shot. Zubac. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Zubac does a great job of sniffing out offensive rebounds and beats his guy to the spot.
Here's Mann. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
First team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. It's Porter outside. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 6-point game. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here is Los Angeles now. Harden, no good. Here's Murray. He's got 12. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Oh, Aaron Gordon, just simply one of the best dunkers of his generation.
George, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Jokic. Denver leading by 8. Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him. Well, Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring. He'll attack the rim. He's shown that he's improved his three-point shooting. On the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
On the wing, Harden. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you can expect Westbrook to find an open shooter. And he trusted him with the pass that time.
And here's Jackson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 6 on the shot clock. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Left side, Gordon. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers making a switch here. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Powell with it. Guarded now by Jackson.
Norman Powell. First personal foul.
The Nuggets leading by 7. To the wing right side. Here's Brown. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. Westbrook up top. Hasn't made one yet. Count that bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Good work down low from the 6'2 Reggie Jackson. Not bashful.
Clippers trailed by 9.
Foul against the Nuggets.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
The first one falls. And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they've had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
Good vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball, big part of his game.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And check out who's coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Come on and get loud right now, fans. It's time to cheer on your Clippers spirit.
.26 seconds left to play here in the third. Spins. Clock at 4. Jokic misses in close.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Nuggets leading by 6. Outside Porter. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Pass to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And Murray shooting with this kind of efficiency. Look how fired up the bench is.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. That's a 2 from Powell. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical, too? Wow.
Pass to George. Shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And that one's good by Porter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And the Clippers call time here.
Get yourself a three-peater.
Clippers trail by 17. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Denver.
And it's Murray penetrating. Off on the layup. Caldwell Pope outside. To the paint. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Murray. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
The shot by George, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assisted by
That's the way to finish KCP with a show of force at the rim.
Harden inside the three-point line.
Out the window like a bullet.